Now we move on to action involving the Kellam Knights and Norview Pilots. Norview hosting a playoff game for the first time in a while, and the Kellam Knights, they offer a different look than most teams with that wing tee.
They really do, Chris, as Norview's trying to get their first postseason win since 1986. Kellam, their first in 7 years. A replacement scoreboard out there in Norfolk on a chilly Friday night, and Kellam says, we don't care if it's a replacement scoreboard. We want to light it up behind Trey Thorpe. 14-yard touchdown run puts the visitors on top first.
Yeah, that was following a fumble recovery by the Knights defense, as we see the Knights give up the touchdown here as Norview comes right back quickly and scores to even things up at 7.
E.J. Faison, the quarterback keeper there, the Eastern District Offensive Player of the Year, who came in with 29 total touchdowns on the year. Now it's Malik Baker's turn as he runs outside, but that Norview defense is ready there to run him out of bounds.
Yeah, we'll see if the Kellam offense will continue to thrive on the ground as quarterback E.J. Faison fakes the handoff, will keep it himself up the middle, and he is gashing through this Knights defense all the way. He's going to go, take it to the distance, and a big score for Norview there.
68 yards for Faison there, and the Pilots now take the lead 14-7, and Norview now looking to continue to roll, but the defense will have to come up with a stop. They don't do it here as Kellam gets on the board. Cody Elmer's touchdown from a yard out.
Back and forth we go, both teams doing it on the ground. Still in the first half, we'll see if Norview can respond in time, but it'll be the Kellam offense that goes back to work as quarterback Justin Greisen going deep downfield. His pass is going to be picked off, and it's picked off by Tyreek Jenkins, and Jenkins is down, but the Norview Pilots have the football with just a few seconds remaining in the first half.
Jenkins was thinking touchdown there, but his knee hit ground. The referees say, no way, you're down there. But Norview again keeping it with E.J. Faison, the quarterback, with 3 rushing scores in this game. Chris, he came in with 16 passing strikes, 13 rushing strikes, improving as a scrambler.
Yeah, a dynamic offense for Norview, and the Pilots are going to look to add a field goal as the kick by Kuhlman is up from 27 yards. And like that, it's a 10-point lead and a 2-score game in favor of Norview. 11
minutes to go. Kellam has to respond quickly with the running game. Here's a field goal that is going to be good by Tyler Allen. However, the referees would say penalty on Norview, so they will extend the drive and take the points off the board. Yeah,
a risky call there. You don't usually like to take points off the board, but it works out as Glazier from a yard out plunges into the end zone, and Norview now with a slim 3-point advantage over the Kellam Knights.
And Kellam's defense would look to force a 3-and-out when they get the football back with the Pilots. They're up by 3 after that extra point by Allen. This one living up to the hype here as a possible upset, and a team that's really improved in Norview as well.
Yeah, and the Pilots not used to playing playoff games in this kind of atmosphere. We'll see how they respond. And Faison has an open receiver, but it's dropped as they can't hang on to it. So with under 2 minutes to go, Kellam has a chance with the football back.
And Kellam's inside the red zone here after a timeout by Norview's Delton Cotton. They will throw it with Glazier, and it's tipped in the air by Elijah Blue, intercepted by Tyreek Jenkins, his 2nd pick of the day, 7th of the year. And Norview will begin to celebrate as they move on to the next round, something they haven't done in nearly 20 years. As you see, the Pilots with that 3-point advantage here. Kellam will have one last shot, but they're backed up in their own end, and they need a prayer here, Chris.
We'll see if Glazier has it in him as he's going to scramble around and finally taken down by that Pilots defense, as they will indeed do some celebrating as Norview takes the victory 24-21. As you see the handshake line, a great game for both teams, hard fought right down to the end. Norview comes up with the victory as Tyreek Jenkins, as we mentioned, 2 big interceptions, one at the end of the half, one at the end of the second half as well. Faison 16-25, 143 yards, 155 yards on the ground, and 3 touchdowns to lead the Pilots.